finally Instagram sort of taking a very much more hands-on approach to their influencers.
It has been this Wild West in marketing where influencers really are making their own deals with brands on what they get paid and what they say, and Instagram itself is not really a part of that discussion. However, there has been a lot of pushback from regulators as of late, the UK Advertising Authority, the Federal Trade Commission, saying that there needs to be some restriction on influencer advertising, specifically in vaping, which has been targeting teens, as you know. And so this is really the first rule that Instagram has ever made to try to regulate that community.
And how much of this, like you said, is pushback from the regulations, from the health officials, given the concerns about vaping, for example, and Facebook and Instagram saying, okay, now we need to do something?
Well, Instagram, to their credit, is not just talking about vaping here. They're saying that they're not going to allow ads on vaping on weapons or on tobacco products. So this is a little bit of a widening of the rule. That said, there hasn't been a lot of enforcement by Instagram on these rules for influencers. Remember, a few years ago, Instagram said that all influencers had to disclose if they were getting paid to post about brands. And often we see influencers still posting paid by brands and not disclosing that which is required by the FTC.
And this isn't new, because a few weeks ago you and I spoke, and Instagram said that if we pay for your content, you are not allowed to talk about politics, for example, and a host of other issues. Is this along those same lines and sort of expanding the category at which if Instagram is paying for your video, that topic is off the table?
Well, it gets really complicated because you have the regular advertising system, advertisers buying ads through Facebook and deciding to put them on Instagram. Then you have regular branded content, which is, advertisers working with Facebook and Instagram to do that. And then you have this influencer advertising market, this sponsored content market, which is sort of outside the visibility of Instagram and Facebook in many cases, and is operating just as a relationship between the user and those brands. But increasingly, that content is very popular and making up a lot of the content on Instagram itself.